We're on our way to Maasvlakte 2, where examples of both old and new energy can sometimes be found side by side.
What you see here is really the world's largest turbine right now. And some of these giant turbines you will see more of, many more of, in the ocean. And that will help us to produce hydrogen and electricity. That's already taller than the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. While at the same time, we have a brand new building over there that will be the past, an old way of producing power.
Wind energy will play a prominent role in the hydrogen economy, soon including offshore too.
I got to wind science by chance. I was working on jet engines before, and I helped with some problems, and ever since I got so fond of it and so convinced that wind energy can really make a difference. And why hydrogen on it? So it's not only solving the problems of the wind turbines now and detailed problems, you have to fit them into the system. And it's very important to cross beyond electricity, to go into heat and mobility sectors, and hydrogen can deliver this. So pairing wind with hydrogen allows to really have a green transition, and that's why I'm so passionate about this.
That means offshore wind farms that produce hydrogen using massive electrolyzers. But how far offshore will it be?
Well, ideally it would be better to have them closer to shore, because you can, it will be cheaper to deliver the hydrogen on shore. A lot of things would be better, water depth and so on. However, if we really go for a full hydrogen economy as green as possible, we need so much energy that all the close coastlines, there will be not enough. So you will have to go further and further out, and eventually maybe even floating. Yeah.
The question is how large-scale offshore hydrogen production will affect the construction of wind farms and the appearance of wind turbines.
Yeah, I think a specific design would be highly beneficial, because it's a very complicated system. Which direction it goes depends on choices you will make. For example, you could have dedicated wind farms producing just hydrogen, or you choose to have a dual use where you produce electricity whenever it's economical to do so. But if you have too much wind, you produce hydrogen, which also serves as storage and has an additional use. And if you go for the latter, as an example, you would like to have bigger turbines for the same kind of rating of what we just have seen before, like the world's largest turbine. So, but you will want this one and even bigger rotors.
Hybrid wind farms require even bigger turbines, far offshore, involving new technological challenges.
Some of these problems you're solving is transportation, so you may need bigger specialized ships. You can build them. Others is erosion, so you need to work on protecting your blade from disintegrating in the sea.
Is it conceivable that the turbines themselves will produce hydrogen in or around the tower?
Yeah, the short answer is yes. You could imagine that. Could be done. The question is that what you want? And that depends on a system choice. I personally think for an offshore sea production, you would probably have your own platform for the electrolyzer, so you can have it to the scale you need. And have the other turbines around, so you would probably not do it.
Whatever happens, combining wind energy with hydrogen production is promising on several fronts, says Professor Dominic von Terzi.
Hydrogen brings the benefit that we can use existing infrastructure, that we know how to handle it, and we can keep a competitive advantage in Europe and in the Netherlands, unlike combustion technologies and other things. So that's why I think it promises a lot. I must say I fell in love with it, because you could see how you can make a difference, and actually fast. And then it's very, very rewarding to work on sustainable energy. And I got really convinced, having looked at various ways of producing energy, that wind is the way to go.